These are images of poverty, challenges faced every day by thousands of individuals and families in Southeast Kansas. These sites should command our attention, make headlines, and seize the spotlight on the evening news. Often, the most widespread and persistent challenges facing our elderly and impoverished citizens trigger an inadequate or inconsistent response. This is the case in Southeast Kansas, where, despite having a broad and devastating impact on our communities, the pictures and impressions of poverty remain obscured, hidden, and silent. Southeast Kansas was settled in the late 1800s by families uprooted from the east and by new immigrants who arrived with plows and pickaxes to work the fields and the plentiful zinc, lead, and coal mines. It's an area steeped in a tradition of hard work and proud self-reliance. Southeast Kansas has weathered its share of hard times, but then falling land values and depressed farm prices hit agriculture. At the same time, the area's mines began to play out. Industries that had sustained families for generations seemed to dry up overnight. Breadwinners lost their livelihood, their homes, and sometimes their self-respect. Rising social indicators sounded the alarm of families in crisis. Out of this emergency, CCAP was created, the Southeast Kansas Community Action Program, with a mandate to develop locally designed programs to assist individuals in meeting their basic needs, and to provide support for the hardest-hit families to help them to become productive and self-sufficient once again. The basic unit of every community is the family, and uplifting families is at the core of CCAP's mission. Our comprehensive family-focused services create a safety net for children and adults. We offer temporary emergency assistance for those who can't afford food, rent, or utilities. We help families deal with domestic violence, drug, alcohol, or legal troubles. We provide medical and dental screenings, obtain health care, and provide advocacy to help them cope with challenges in the future. The umbrella of family services overlaps almost every program CCAP administers because it seeks to provide the things every family needs. Safe, affordable housing, from emergency shelters to first-time mortgages, education, from Head Start to job training, and child care for working parents, even a ride to work. CCAP channels funds from HUD programs to help qualified applicants pay rent and make security and utility deposits. CCAP also receives funding as a community housing development organization to build efficient, affordable housing, which low-income families may rent. These properties are available to families and communities throughout the service area. Our housing apartment complex in Weir is for seniors and persons with disabilities. Because rising energy costs hit them the hardest, elderly, disabled, and low-income households receive assistance through CCAP's Weatherization Assistance Program to inspect and repair furnaces, seal air leaks, and insulate attics and sidewalls. These services are provided using the latest technologies and tools to diagnose and assess the best ways to reduce utility costs. With little public transportation to rely on, the poor, elderly, or disabled in rural and small-town America can find themselves isolated, unable to shop for basic necessities or make trips to the doctor's office. CCAP provides Southeast Kansans opportunities to access general public transportation to meet their needs. Accommodations are available for persons with disabilities. Children participating in our early childhood service programming also receive comprehensive transportation services. CCAP maintains its own fleet and is available to repair and service vehicles for other eligible Southeast Kansas transportation providers. There's a regular schedule and town-to-town routes for each county served. Travel throughout each community is available until it's time to make the return trip home. There are no requirements to qualify for this service. CCAP transportation is available to everyone on a donation basis. Head Start is CCAP's premier early childhood education program, offering services for pregnant mothers and children through age 5. Head Start assists eligible families to strengthen their involvement in their child's education from the very beginning, either at Head Start Center or with a generous schedule of home visits, plus opportunities to socialize outside the home. Head Start provides nutritious meals, health, mental health, and dental screenings, develops the skills children need to get along with others, and individually prepares them for their next educational setting. Head Start also helps communities discover new ways to collaborate to meet their most important responsibility, taking care of children. We help them obtain the materials and financial resources to give families the support they need, aid in developing new quality childcare, and to enhance existing childcare services. Developing the capacity of our communities to respond to the causes and conditions of poverty is an essential element in the mission of community action, and citizen participation is the key to successful development of responsive programs and services. The CCAP governing boards include equal representation of low-income citizens, elected public officials, and major private community interest. Strategically planning for success involves uniting staff, individuals, families, and community partners to provide quality, comprehensive services through compassionate, respectful relationships. While various agencies offer piecemeal remedies, community action partnerships such as CCAP take a comprehensive approach, treating poverty not as a chronic condition, but as a devastating event in the lives of families and the life of a community. Battling poverty may require emergency, short-term relief, but helping families escape poverty takes wide-ranging solutions, like arranging for housing, paying utilities, getting medical care, and counseling to mend injured families, job training, and providing support services such as childcare and transportation to help them keep the job, while working with the family's youngest members to break the cycle of poverty before it claims another generation. Attacking both of its primary industries, poverty hit hard in Southeast Kansas, but its communities are taking action to fight back and making a difference in the lives of their families. Southeast Kansas families are finding they can do better than survive poverty. With help from CCAP, they can grow and move toward self-sufficiency.